Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Leo June 19, 2022. The moon spends the day in your solar 7th house, and it's a good time for leaning on someone or putting more energy and heart into your relationships. You're in fine shape for making connections and for rewarding interactions. People in high places may be looking on you favorably, or fulfilling your duties may be more pleasurable. You're feeling positive and forward-focused. Fortunately, there is a spirit of progress and willingness to move past problems around you. At times, you can feel a little overstimulated today, and perhaps a little rebellious, but also very open to new ideas and possibilities. There is a wonderful opportunity today to get to know someone more deeply. Perhaps they have appeared to be something of a dark horse in the past, and you may not have been able to fathom their motives or know if they have really felt anything for you. It could be time to make a positive move and discover the truth. How do you feel about your unusual professional commitments and obligations? As the moon enters your opposite sign today, Aquarius, you may feel more disconnected from certain working arrangements and relationships. The lunation can help you take a step back to consider the atypical aspects of your commitments and if it is worth continuing. You may feel like it is time to radically change your arrangements and relationships, especially if you want them to be more individualistic so that it is true to your professional path. People and situations are egging you on today. It may seem as if there is contention around every corner. Remember that the path you are on is the one that you chose. The barriers that block it are ones that you may or may not have anticipated, but the truth is, they are inherent and unavoidable. The key to success is to strike the right balance between inner and outer directed activities. Don't spread all your frustration out on others, but don't hold all of it inside either. A naturally harmonious atmosphere exists between you and your private sphere. You are increasingly at the center of things and are an important person of reference, which could place extra burdens on you. You have an abundance of energy for yourself, your family and friends, and are strong, calm, and harmonious, strengthening family bonds. You can be sure that your loved ones will return your support when you need it. You can learn a lot from your friends today, but you really need to listen. It might be time for one of them to go through a big change, but they need you to give them the okay for some reason. You encourage others to be as enthusiastic about life as you are. Your fresh approach, combined with a laid-back attitude, is bewitching for potential dates. Be careful when faced with choices to ask yourself how serious this person's interest is in you. A short flirtation or the start of a more serious relationship. Keep things light and energetic today. This is something that you excel at, so you should have no problem in navigating through this day. You will find that your fires are burning extra hot, so put this energy to good use. You have a great deal of power at your disposal, and the communication skills to spread it far and wide. There is dynamism about you that you should feel free to share with others. You have the opportunity to get much closer to others today. This is a day, and building strong and beneficial relationships can often be the focus of this vibration. For you, spending virtual or face-to-face social time is apt to be one of your most favorite activities. However, getting close to someone can be another story. This vibration can help you to overcome your resistance to forming intimate connections. Try to make stronger commitments in your life, with the encouragement of this energy. 2 weeks after Saturn's retrograde turn in your relationship sector, the moon's alignment before leaving today is a chance to become fully engaged in where this is drawing your attention. The moon will also spend its final hours at a friendly aspect to the sun in his last weekend in your friendship sector. With Mercury, the planet of communication, also in his first weekend back in your friendship sector, the moon caps off an empowering few days for friendship and relationship building that are just a taste of things to come. At the same time that the moon wraps up its monthly visit to your relationship sector, it also wraps up an extraordinary few days. This first visit since Saturn turned retrograde here 2 weeks ago was always going to be a valuable chance to check in, but it came with built-in support from the Sun and Mercury, the planet of communication. Our eyes in the sky. First, a practical trine to Sirius Saturn in innovative Aquarius requires your attention and asks you to get down to business, coming up with a new solution to a problem that's been lingering for a bit too long. You might actually be somewhat embarrassed that it's taken you this long to address it, but now that the universe is directing your attention to it yet again, maybe you'll be motivated to tackle it once and for all. The second important solar aspect of the day is a square to distracted Neptune in Pisces, which does all it can to divert your attention away from what you actually should be focused on. Is this what people are talking about when they say they think the universe is working against them? Yes, your daydreams and insecurities might try their best to stop you from getting the important stuff done, but it also provides some invaluable creativity and the magical gift of intuition and insight. As long as you don't have to make any major decisions, you should be fine. Just after midnight, the Aquarius moon sextiles Jupiter in Aries, an auspicious influence that allows us to sink deeper into gratitude. By being generous with what we have, we stumble upon new ways to achieve progress in our work and relationships. Although this aspect is best used to improve interpersonal dynamics, many of us will be asleep at this hour, and we might experience its effects in our dreams. Our reveries can promote a sense of well-being, causing us to wake up cheerful and ready to seize the day. A change in perspective necessitates a shift in ideals, and although the Aquarius moon still has us consumed with upholding a legacy, impressing those who have come before us and leaving a mark for those who come after, Uranus reminds us that our task is to update these expectations, not to replicate them. We exist in the here and now, and we cannot greet the future by imitating the past. When we embrace the unexpected, we liberate ourselves, revising our conditioning through a marriage of common sense and progressive ideology. The cosmic weather is then quiet until the late afternoon, when the moon sextiles Chiron in Aries. We might find ourselves embroiled in a situation that reminds us of a past trauma. However, instead of retreating from the issue or accepting fault for something when we are faultless, we now give new context to the problem at hand. When we challenge our memories, we free ourselves from the narratives we adopted when we didn't have the literacy to understand the whole situation. Through this encounter with our trigger, we embrace healing.